What is up, everybody? Logan here again with another video coming at you. And today we're going to highlight a company called GoldMining, and they are GLDG on the New York Stock Exchange for their ticker. And we're going to take a quick glance at them. As you guys can see, their share structures, they currently have about 150 million shares issued. Options and RSUs is about 10 million. You guys know those are given to a lot of the employees of companies. And then key shareholders, something I really want to highlight, BlackRock Incorporated. We also have the VanEck ETF over here. We'll take a deeper dive into that later and check out some of the holdings and the size and the shares. The analysts that have covered, Barry Allen, Joseph Rager, you guys might know those analysts. This company is founded by Amir Adnani, and you guys may know him from a couple of his other companies, Uranium Energy Core, which has been, it's up 230% over the last 5 years, with this net income up 403.37% and a 300% increase on the earnings per share. And this has a market cap of 1.37 billion. So Amir's done a lot of really cool things. And with him being the CEO of GLGD and him having such a big influence on these markets, I'm really excited to see where he continues to take this company. And you can look at another company that he founded, and this company was founded in 2017, has a market cap of 301 million, is up 142%. And this is another one of his companies, Uranium Royalty Core. So really interesting to see here as well. Pretty solid performance out of this stock. And we're coming back down to a lot of these 52-week lows as we see the market do that as well, which reflects a lot of the price action we see. So let's hop in and see what he's got for us in this video here, where he's going to talk a little more about their operation and just hearing it word for word from him to give you guys a really good idea of what the company's about. And I'll get more in depth as well.
Very strong portfolio that, as you know, we've put together during this long bear market. In fact, I recently heard the CEOs of one of the major gold mining companies refer to the period between 2012 to 2015 or 16 as the dark period.
It is, absolutely.
And I thought to myself, well, it surely has been the dark period, but that's exactly when we have been making our acquisitions. Yeah. And our our resource stage projects that we have been acquiring. So I love the fact that we've been truly contrarian in buying projects during the dark periods. Yeah. This obviously has taken a lot of time and resources to assemble what we now have, which is approximately 9.5 million ounces of global M&I resources measured and indicated. 11.5 million ounces of global inferred resources. That's gold only across a very diversified portfolio in 5 different countries today in the Americas, as you know. And geez, I really love this diversification, Johan, because I've seen so many instances now in the last year of single asset companies that might be doing really well, but you just have, let's say, one permitting hiccup or one environmental issue, and it can unravel the whole situation and really be painful. So I think it's important that not only have we built size and critical mass in gold mining, we have also done it in a diversified way, both political diversification, country diversification, project diversification. And the benefit of, I think, buying at the bottom of the cycle is not only do you get good deals, but you get to pick projects that are ideal or meet your requirements. You know, for us, you and I have always talked about this. We're interested in projects in areas where there's other companies, smaller than us and bigger than us, active, exploring, looking for discoveries, looking to build a mine.
Infrastructure there already.
Exactly. There's infrastructure, there's action, there's activity, and that is something you can benefit from for future development, for future sort of outcomes that we could pursue. So, let's not forget that obviously the company also has copper as a byproduct. So our copper resources are lovely to have in Colombia and up in Alaska. So it's, but having said that, as you know, it's been also a very difficult since we saw each other in the spring. The US dollar has been very strong, and the gold price has obviously been under pressure. So all of that to say, I think it's been challenging to some extent to see what our sector here, and especially here at the Gold Summit, you and I have seen it. The sentiment is weak, but it reminds me of late 2015.
Exactly the same thing to me. Yeah, and then 2016 it turned.
So got to hear from Amir real quick there on more of their infrastructure. And I'll pull that up here because that video, if we go back real quick, was actually from about 3 years ago. And as you guys can see now, they have much more millions of ounces of gold, right? And they do have quite a bit of copper, right? This is 1,000,000 pounds. And you guys can see here, 81% of their commodity exposure is gold. You guys can see the locations. This is their Whistler spot in Alaska. Really interesting if you guys do some research on Whistler. 18% copper, 1% silver. And that's what's really cool about this is their diversification across the Americas, right? Stretching all the way from Alaska all the way down to South America, where they have quite a bit of spots in Brazil, right? He mentioned Colombia in the video. So that's what I really like is how diverse they keep their portfolio of their projects right here, like it says, and how they're just continuing to stay consistent with what they're doing. And that's what I really like about gold mining. Portfolio of large, highly prospective gold and copper projects located in mining friendly jurisdictions in the Americas. Like he mentioned in the video, they don't have any geopolitical issues. And that's what's really nice about what they're doing. We'll take a look at Gold Royalty Corp in a little bit, which is 15% ownership. Successful IPO raising 113 million on the strength of GoldMining's assets, right? 130 million in cash and equity holdings. Advance the existing gold mining portfolio, including pursuing partnerships and joint ventures. That's what JV stands for. So let's take a look now at Gold Royalty Corp quickly over here on this one. They are down 50% year to date, but you guys can see their market cap and they've kept their dividend yield at 1.65%. We mentioned the bear market over this past year that we've seen, right? So that's what's really interesting about Gold Royalty Corp as well. We have 6 employees. The net income is down a little bit, but of course you're going to expect that as we go through a little bit of a recession. But it is nice to see a lot of these prices around 52-week lows. Typically that's a great sign on when to pick up shares of just specific companies that you really do like. And if we hop back over to the actual gold mining stock and we take a look at their 5-year, we're right around before we had that nice little push in 2020 on gold mining, and we're back down to those lows. So you guys can see here, like I said, the net income's up 60% on the year, and they're still holding steady throughout the bear market. It's just we're in a bear market, right? So we're going to see the price action go back to lows. And like I said earlier, pretty good value spot if you're looking at picking up shares of companies that you do enjoy. So that's going to be everything for me in this video. I really hope you guys find some value. Check out gold mining. And we did mention the VanEck fund. So if we take a look down here on the VanEck fund, you guys can see that this fund currently has 0.2% of its assets on gold mining. They own about 7 million shares of stock, which is currently valued at about $6 million currently. And it's just really nice to know that these big funds, these big corporations, companies, right, to see everything kind of come together in one cohesive fund and to see gold mining be a part of it with all the other gold companies is super great to see. So I hope you guys found some value in this video. Like I mentioned, I'm really excited, really fortunate for this opportunity from gold mining as they reached out to me for this video. And I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on this company below. If you guys own any of this stock, if you've considered owning it. But that's going to be everything for me in this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Go check out gold mining, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.